And I think there's this feeling that had Brexit never happened, or had that referendum not swung the way that it had, that we wouldn't be so divided. But the concept behind your book sort of suggests that with these apps, with their algorithms, and with our psychology, that we would actually have ended up being this divided anyway. It was just, if it wasn't Brexit, it would have been something else. Is that fair? Like, do you think? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's true. I mean, if you want to find the things that were split over, then you could, look at pandemics and masks and vaccinations and things, where the divisions are all sort of slightly different. But yeah, the Brexit vote was interesting, particularly because Facebook advertising played a big part in fueling people's feelings about it. And Dominic Cummings and the Vote Leave team did an incredibly clever piece of work in doing adverts targeted to people who they knew would have certain thoughts about particular topics, and were trying to inflame those responses, get them out to vote. And in some cases, people who had never voted ever before, they'd had multiple elections, they'd been eligible to vote in tons of general elections, never done it, but they would come out to vote for this because they were stirred up to feel that this was important. And they were told that it was a once in a generation thing. So yeah, because the last vote, the one to join the European Union, was back in 1973, 4, or 19, something like that, or possibly 75. Don't know, memory fails. But yeah, it was the fact though was that the divisions existed already, and that's what enabled the vote to happen.
Sure.
And it was interesting. Anna Soubry, who used to be an MP, was saying the other day on the radio that she felt that the real schism, the nastiness of the discourse around politics in the UK really started happening with the 2014 Scottish referendum.
All right.
That one was actually the point at which she noticed a shift in the way that people would respond to MPs, would respond to the media, would respond to media coverage. So, you can trace back, for example, Laura Kuenssberg, who's the BBC's political editor, got an absolute, ton of abuse over her coverage of the Scottish referendum, because the if you want, the pro-Leave, the Scottish nationalist side, felt that she was being too favourable to the UK government, which wanted the union to remain. And that dates back to that. All the bad will towards her. I mean, I think she's an incredible journalist, though she's done some unwise things on Twitter. And